Man, it's raining like a motherfucker outside. Yo, 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 yo. Happy Saturday, y'all, jammers. What's good? Yeah. We definitely live. We definitely live. $2021, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy year. We are into 2022 right now. Feeling good. It's going good, man. It's going very, very well. Australia, what's going on? Shouts out to Australia, New Zealand. They got sanctions on shipping stuff out there. So, we're working on it, but it's like Australia won't let you ship nothing out there right now. Ireland's in the building. I think we good everywhere else though. St. Louis is in the building. Indiana's in the building. All right, cool. So, so we put the record out. That went well. We did the verses with the homies and shit. That went fairly well. I just think shit happened. Like, I don't look at it like it's young nigga shit. I don't look at it like it's any of that. I just think, man, shit happened, man. And shit just pop off sometimes. That's just what I think about the shit. Shit just pops the fuck off. Who knows, man? Who knows what little evils may be around and shit like that. Who knows, man? Who fucking knows? You know what I'm saying? We get played with so motherfucking much. Humans get played with so goddamn much. It's evil around here. I know pretty much everybody up there repping what I'm repping at the end of the day anyway. You know what I'm saying? Despite what people's names are. Everybody repping what I'm repping. So I don't know if it really had anything to do with that much depth. You know what I'm saying? But it's just one of them things that happened. I dropped a documentary, a limited edition, like limited, was like real limited. I'm still thinking about dropping it on this, on Jam TV, on the channel. You say BB drinking a 40. No, man, it's just like, it seemed like the moment I started drinking these mountain valleys and shit, everybody else started catching on. Now I'm seeing everybody with a green bottle. You feel me? I'd be damned if I wasn't the first one. Nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, definitely staying healthy as hell. Yeah, I just stopped. You know what I'm saying? Like getting this new record together. I just put the bottle down. You know what I mean? Because I had so much else work that I needed to put in. I wanted to be a little bit more hands-on. Put my hand in the mud. That's the fun of this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Creating it and then putting your hands in the mud. You know, as much as you can because you're doing several different things. But that's the fun of it. You know what I mean? Ordering the books, you know, everything. Album covers and shit, little mistakes here and there. That made a mistake on some of the production team names and shit. Like, that's the fun of the shit, you know? The hits and misses, you know? Because when you're an independent and you're doing everything on your own, you're an entrepreneur, you know, I feel like you got to learn how to enjoy the process to just enjoy being that, because it's a lot of work. So you got to enjoy the work that you do. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait for War of Roses Deluxe. Yeah, man, I've been thinking about it, man. I've just been having such new stuff coming from me. You know, so much new music. That's just like a whole nother vibe. What you think about the video? I think anybody gonna try to, you know, draw up anything, you feel me, to put somebody in a compromising position. Because, you know, the way I'm moving right now is just, you know, perfect. You know, being healthy, working out, you know, speaking positivity, you know what I'm saying, charting, you know what I mean, putting out good projects, good music, you know, pushing the paint. I think I'm in such of a good position that, yeah, man, anybody gonna try to draw up something. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's to be expected. You know, I think that motherfuckers is always gonna try to paint you in a light that they want to paint you in. You know, the 30-year-old you a little bit different than the 40-year-old you. The 20-year-old you a little bit different than the 30-year-old you. And the teenager you was different than that, and so on and so forth, you know. So, you know, it just, you know, when you a get real kind of person and you walk like a real life and you ain't living in that fantasy bullshit, you know what I'm saying? You really just, you get that shit. You know, draw up an interview from BET where niggas was talking. I don't give a fuck about that shit. That shit's stupid. That shit is fucking stupid, and niggas is brittle. And motherfuckers is soft. And that be the fucking problem. Motherfuckers is made out of fucking, you know what I'm saying, paper mache. You feel me? Motherfuckers is like soft, easy, man, just easy to, just brittle as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like easily breakable. None of that shit bother me, man. Oh man, I don't care about none of that shit. That shit is fucking stupid. For real. But yeah, so, you know, the beat move on. I'm constantly and continuously pushing the paint, making sure I'm keeping content out there, talking with you guys about these new projects that I have. You know, music is my thing, man. You know what I mean? Creating visuals, that's my thing. It's my thing, man. It's what I do. And I'm not, you know, gonna stop unless I feel like it ain't in me or something. So my juice is just flowing like a motherfucker. For real. What was dope, like, you know, so they trying to put Bizzy in the conversation, the top 5 that are alive, and I'm always giving it back to my niggas, you know, because I think that the brand and the group all in itself, you know what I'm saying, is always the focal point of the shine, what we've been able to build. You know, we built an entire brand just with the way that we are, just with us, the compartments and the components that make up Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I see that shit, like, I see it for what it is. Oh, yeah, definitely, definitely. It's just, you know, some motherfuckers just make music, man. Some people just make music. You know, everybody not, you know, capping. Everybody not in it for, you know what I'm saying, for whatever it is. It's some people love the shit. You know what I mean? 10 Girl is in the building. Everybody is in the building. Hell no, I see y'all, man. It's 2021 wrap up, man. For real. It's going good. It's going good. My man said he hate mumble rap. I mean, shit, man, you could look at mumble rap as just some shit you don't understand because the auto-tune is turned too fucking high. You know, sometimes you can't. I think it might have turned into that because motherfuckers really didn't know how to work auto-tune too well. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, these simple-minded motherfuckers, it's like, oh, it's auto-tune, I like it. You know, as long as that shit auto-tune. Like, oh, shit, that's auto-tune. I like that shit. Them simple-minded motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You know, you talk to a couple of my niggas down there in New York, they'll tell you it's a strategic hit on good rap music. It's a strategic hit from white people to purposely like whack shit. That's what niggas in New York are saying to me right now. I can hear always got a New York nigga talking to me about hip hop in my ear. You know, that's 5 to 10, nigga. Now, these niggas are trying to destroy hip hop. Always a New York nigga telling me some real shit. Yeah, man. I mean, a lot of people, I think they give the ATL a lot of flack and shit. You feel me? So, you know, I just think that if you getting it and you, like, if your city is getting it, your little region is getting money, man, shit, man, keep getting money. You know, the next brother, the next sister out there, you know, can do they shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when you come from, like, a disenfranchised place, because people be trying to make it so they can feed their family, too, though. Like, it's some people where it's their dream and everything, but like, some people be like trying to make it to feed their family. They look at this shit as like straight paycheck. You know what I mean? They means out of a bad situation. So, yeah, man, ATL getting it, whoever getting it. But I always got a New York nigga in the side of my ear telling me how somebody's trying to destroy hip hop. Always. I think that's my eternal hip hop New York, my East Coast shit. Heaven's movie shirt and the War of Roses shirt. Much love from the Bronx. Yep, hell yeah. These shirts is dope. What's up, baby? How you doing? Mm-hmm. Yeah, these shirts is crazy. Is Bone making a new group album? I think eventually, you know, I think it's just motherfuckers is being healthy and, you know, getting out of them the way that they want to express, you know, what God has blessed them with, whether it's be on the road or create new shit or do different endeavors or whatever. So I just think that that's what, you know, the phase that we in right now. You know what I mean? Everybody looking good, everybody healthy. You know what I mean? As you see, everybody's active. you know, and I think that that's what makes the group even bigger, you know, when everybody's just really, really, really active, you know. And then also, I also think it's getting better, like musically, you know, constantly writing. Got your head in your notebook, got your head in your pen and your pad, because sometimes people get comfortable and then they forget to work on the music part and work on the rap part and the skills part. It's like this music shit is like Kobe, man. You got to stay in the lab, man. And fortunately, it ain't got nothing to do with, you know, how old you are. As long as your mind is right and your voice is right, you know, so you can focus, you can practice at all times, you know. So I think that's another thing, you know, that we do as well, you know, as a group, as a crew. Everybody gets better. They drop more shit, they get in the lab, put the shit out, see if the people like it, whatnot, but getting better. So that is that's always like a constant goal for me. And I'm, you know, I'm watching my niggas and shit, and I'm seeing them drop shit and put shit out and shit like that. And everything we've been dropping been pretty dope. You know what I mean? That Mercury shit was pretty dope. So it's little hints and clues that niggas is still writing and grinding on the come up. Luckily, you don't bring the water bottle. Right, right, right. Yeah, man, I think it just shit happened. You know, I think everybody expected me to go on this big water bottle tour. You know what I'm saying? Or something or other. Like, I'm good. You know, oh man, maximize on this. Like, what do you mean? What the fuck do you mean maximize on the shit? Man, you need to be making t-shirts and everything. I mean, it's a great idea, but some niggas just ain't corny and cheesy like that. You know, some motherfuckers just don't rock like that with their own brand. Even if you can make a quick dollar. You know, it's just some niggas is just different. Some people are just different. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. You know, I look at it like it's always something going on. You know, always. Like it's just always something going on. All the time. Shit that people see and things that people they don't get to see. You know what I'm saying? Some shit people don't get to see the shit. You know what I mean? But the shit goes down. For real. It goes down. And yeah, man, speaking of that, man, we make it to heaven. Yeah, speaking of that, man, I don't know about y'all, but it is a lot of people fucking dying around me, man. Like, motherfuckers are passing the fuck away, like, rapidly. Every motherfucking, every 2-3 weeks, a motherfucker is giving me a call. You know, such and such and so done passed away. Just the other day, one of our great, great friends, man, our homeboy Ray, a photographer, passed away in his sleep is what I'm being told. He passed away in his sleep. Good friend, man. Good friend. A lot of my family in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got three people in Cleveland that passed away just like yesterday, day before yesterday. Some of that shit because of the pandemic and pneumonia, some of it because of old age. It's just, man, motherfuckers just keep on dying, man. Just keep on dying around. I don't know, maybe it's just that time, man. I went through a phase like this in my late 20s. Like 26, 7, 8, 9. Well, for 4 years, niggas was just being killed. I was at a fucking funeral every fucking 4 weeks. Shit was wild. man, that shit crazy. You already know. We fighting a good fight over here. A lot of motherfuckers, man, I think when they get older, they just abandon their whole spiritual outlook. When you're young, you got this young, fresh spiritual outlook, strong with Jesus. And it's just when people get a little bit older, sometimes they act like they forget that shit. I don't know what it be, man. You know what I'm saying? But I notice people change their tune. You know? I don't know, maybe it's, the problems of the world or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Drugs or some shit like that. You know everybody on drugs. you know everybody on drugs, don't you? I got a New York nigga that always coming to me into my ear. Somebody trying to destroy hip hop. Got another nigga in my other ear saying, you know everybody on drugs, don't you? A motherfucker talking to me and shit. Telling me shit. Let me in on the scoop. Yeah, probably. It's probably the stress of life and shit like that. You right. No, the War of Roses Deluxe is pretty much done. Like, that shit is pretty much finished. It's just a tweak here and there, adding a song here and there. Making sure that everything sounds good and shit. So it's pretty much finished. It's just a few things I want to do. I want to do differently, mastering and mixing and all that good shit. Yeah, that Change the Story song was pretty dope. I wanted to bang with that. I wanted to bang with that New Waves record and do something good with it. It's just, I don't know, man. I think that record labels don't really trust artists sometimes, with innovative and new ideas, and that's the older record labels, though, that I'm noticing. Because I fuck with a whole bunch of new record labels, and they fuck with niggas' ideas and shit. You know what I mean? Like, they want ideas. How to market, how to promote, fan base and different shit like that. It just depends on how deep you get into the game and the shit that you learn in the game that help you get to where you're trying to get to. What projects do you have? The projects you have for this year, surprises. Yeah, man, we got a couple of good things going. Like, it's just constantly being in the studio and putting shit out, you know what I mean? And doing everything at the right time and letting projects that we put out breathe a little bit. And then, okay, let's continue. Let it breathe for a second. Okay, cool. So that's really what it's about. And then just a constant movement. Gospel tracks. I don't know what you consider gospel. Like, I don't know what you consider gospel, My man said drill music. I don't know, man. I wouldn't like try to do nothing real hard. Like, I go off on any track, and when I feel something, I feel something. But I don't. It would have to come naturally. Like, that drill shit, I have to come naturally. Like, it'll just have to come naturally. And then my flow is, always gonna be a step ahead. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I work on anyway. Like, constantly in there working on my flow, like Omarion be working on his dance moves. That's how I be working on my rap shit. Like Omarion be working on his dance moves, I'm always working on some rap shit. Like, me see, well, now it's like this and shit. It used to be like that, but yeah, that's just where I be at with my shit. That's just what I've always turned to. You know, when you see me step away from the limelight and shit like that, I'm stepping the fuck away because I'm getting to the music. I'm getting away from the glitz, the lights, the cameras, and this, that, and the third. You know, plus fighting for that paper to get that paper. You know, when you a papa at like 16, 17 years old, you got 3 kids in the house, man. You ain't trying to hear no, you can't own your own masters and let's re-sign, and you ain't trying to hear that shit when you like a daddy. It's a different thought process when you a papa. You know what I mean? And I've been on that shit ever since. You know, because it's always been people that wanted me to get it. Like it's always been people in the game that's like, nigga, own your masters. Fuck that. This is how much money they making. They making this much money. Nigga, look at the numbers. It's always been a motherfucker for me. You feel me? And I've had to, pick different moments, make sure I didn't miss big shit, and still be able to, let's go get more. We deserve this. We should own our masters here along the way. You have to be smart, you know what I'm saying, with whatever it is that you're doing, So, and there's so many different factors that go into it. But I always been on that grind. Because there's always been a real nigga telling me and shit in my ear, nigga, it's that much money there, this is going on, this is going on, this is going on. Always. Oh yeah, definitely. He said, I listen to East 1999 at work every single day. I know that's right. I'm a fucking classic, bro. You know what I'm saying? It could be remixed, remastered, brightened up a little bit. That motherfucker's a classic, for real. You said, how can you read this fast? Am I a fan of MGK? Shit, man, he from Cleveland. You gotta have some home pride up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like Kid Cudi and the Logan brothers, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, I think their names are. Uh, so you gotta have some down home Cleveland love, baby. Gotta have that. Yeah, I fuck with Abs, so he pretty dope. I don't know, man. Like I think that people expected me to like go hard as I was going, building up the verses. Um, the big match, the big matchup. You know what I'm saying? And I just, I'm just a different dude. We moving. It is what it is. Y'all seen it. Rewind the tape. Oh, that's why I did that. So, ain't nothing else to talk about. I think we all understand. Okay, thank you very much. You everyone have a wonderful, wonderful evening. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, y'all can ask about what y'all want to ask about. It ain't that many people. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that many people asking. It's cool. I ain't tripping. That's my answer. You seen that shit. You seen it. You seen what happened. Ain't nothing else to say. Wait a minute. There's nothing else to say. Upcoming tour. We banking on a few different things. We got a couple of really, really nice things going on next year. Um, so we being safe as fuck. watching how shit's going, everybody catching that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody catching that shit. You feel me? So we being safe, being careful, following protocols and shit like that. It was crazy because before I got into the show, I had to take a PCR test just to make it, and I was kind of sick too. So I was a little nervous and shit. Like fuck. But you know, everybody in my household, you know, been tested and everything like that. But yeah, man, this shit was it's a different world. When I went to LA, it was like a different world. Because you know, I used to stay out of LA for a minute. And when I went out there, it was just different. Like I felt different. Like when I was driving out there and then I'm looking at all the people and shit. You know, there's a lot of homeless people in LA downtown. You know what I'm saying? It was by the Staples Center and shit. And I'm just looking at all these homeless people with masks on and shit. It made me feel a certain kind of a way. I'm like, well, this is different. You know, I'm used to homeless people and shit. You know, but this shit just felt different. LA just felt different as fuck. And then they was talking about, yeah, man, man, it's like purge out in Los Angeles. Swear to God. it's like purge out in Los Angeles, bro. For real. You said it's like, man, and niggas been getting stepped on left and right, man. I don't know if y'all ain't been seeing this shit, but niggas been getting stepped the fuck on. This shit it's been a wild 2022. I was reading, you know, because as I grew up and shit, I always used to read the obituaries and shit. I was looking, I said, Sidney Poitier gone. Ah, damn. It's just, everybody just keep, that's why I tell all my people, I'm like, man, look, cherish the motherfuckers that you with. Cherish your mama, cherish your daddy, cherish your friends, you know what I'm saying? Cherish your cousins, cherish your relatives. Because this shit ain't taking no motherfucking prisoners, bro. Like, it's happening. There's people dying of this shit, man. And yeah, they got underlying issues, for sure. But it's people dying of this shit, for real. Like, around me. I'm watching this shit like, God damn. Man, this shit is no joke. So I'm very careful when I do shows and different things like that to answer your question about the touring and shit like that. We got a couple good things cooking, you know. I hope everything pulled through, but yeah. Evolutions of Elevation, Part 2. Yeah, man, I was just talking to my homeboy Majesty not too long ago about some lost music from Capo. And he was like, no, B, we got all this music over here. I'm like, where is it at? We trying to track that shit down. He like, I'm telling you, it's over there in them on the master reels. I'm like, for real? Like, go get this shit. Oh, yeah. The world is definitely changing like a motherfucker. Like, definitely changing, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, my son, he into gaming. He into all kind of shit, man. My son doing big ass things right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing his vision. You know, that shit be dope as fuck when, when one of your own and shit come to you with a vision and it work. Like, yeah, that's gonna work. Like, for real. That's definitely gonna work. So, definitely. And Bone Bone as well, about to drop that new single and shit with Bone Bone, called Bone Bone, featuring YBL Sinatra. I was gonna drop it today. I was like, nah, I need to go live. I need to prep them up, get them ready for it, so everybody be ready to watch it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so that's definitely coming next. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's on the War Roses. That's why I tell everybody stream like crazy. That's how these motherfuckers is winning. Just stream like crazy. Just stream like fucking crazy. Period. Youngstown is in the building. What's the future for the group? I think being healthy, being withstanding. I think that's the future of the group. Just being healthy, staying active, building the brand stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, and see what it manifests into. I think everybody get the gist of it. You know what I'm saying? And understand where it's, what we're aiming for is the greatest motherfucking record ever. Or whatever it is that the individual member is aiming for. I know that's what I'm aiming for. The coldest record that we ever created. Flat out. Yeah, something biblical. I couldn't have said that shit better. Something biblical. For real. So, so that's kind of like what I'm working towards. Meaning and the meaning in between. My sons and myself, we out here getting it. For real. I see a lot of shots out for my son. Big shots out to little Bizzy out there. Shots out to YBL Sinatra out there grinding it out. My little niggas on some grown man shit. I was just talking to him. I said, look, man, y'all gotta have different sources of income. Y'all gotta be working, doing everything you can, keeping paper flowing in. You talking to my little dudes, man, they be listening like a motherfucker. Little Bizzy, YBL, Sinatra, hell, Bloodline Harmony, too. Big shout out to Cleve, the Harmony God, my nephew, Goldie, So Throw. You feel me? My nephews and shit that's doing they shit with Bloodline Harmony. So I got crew, I got family. My thing is just like creating these compositions, putting it together, putting it out, seeing what people think, give it time to breathe. All right, keep going. People like when we do this. So that's what we doing. You said we need a creeping on the come up part too. I hear you. Katy, Texas in the building. Much love back. Hola, Bizzy. Salute. Columbus in the building. What happened to Scales? Man, he's still around. That's my homeboy DJ Ice cousin. They like first cousins and shit. First, second cousin. It's just my homie and my homies right there, man. I think he still do music too. When you drop in an NFT, some shit that, I'm gonna keep top secret until it materializes. But my wife is dropping one. Like she dropping an NFT, so she first out the gate to do it. You feel me? So oh Lord, excuse me. Okay. So you asking me, will I be on the Crazy Bone new record? I don't know. Depends and shit. Much love back to y'all. See. I don't know. Hell yeah, much love. Yeah, I hear you say you supporting my wife. I see that shit. Tier G. That's what's happening. San Antonio, Texas in the building. Good. I got somebody talking to me about dropping a documentary. I'm thinking about just dropping like one of the questions, one or two of the questions, just to see if see if people like it, you know. Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. That's my thing, supporting the family. I mean, because, you know, along with it's a lot of branches to Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of branches. You know, it's kids and artists from back in the days that Bone used to fuck with that are still active. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of branches. If you really look into it, you feel what I'm saying? You'll see how many branches it really is, man. Oh yeah, that War Roses, man, it hit different. Definitely. I think I woke people up with it. You know, I think it was the perfect record for the perfect moment, for the perfect time. It's a lot of good music coming up out of me now, so I'm torn in between dropping new shit, you know, and doing the Gold Deluxe. Maybe I'll just do both, you know. I just don't want to mess something up, you know what I'm saying, that's already where it need to be. My man said the Ecstasy song. Put that shit down, sir. I fought tooth and nail. I said, man, we shouldn't be doing no goddamn song about no goddamn ecstasy. Well, I'm talking about LSD then. I refuse. This is bullshit. He said, drink 40s. Crazy as hell. Yeah, alpha mentality was one of the ones, man. It was like when I wanted to put the videos together, I wanted to like do a performance, like, you know, take it back to that East 1999 Eternal. You know what I'm saying? To where he was, you know, you in certain rooms and putting certain things around you and shit, you know, to explain the video. You know, so that's how we kind of put it together. You know. You know, I'm always on the insides of it. Hey, do this. Hey, do that. Hey, do this. Hey, do that. Hey, do this. You know, it's very rare that you find somebody that just knows the secret sauce. You got motherfuckers that can just feel you. Like the movie Sons of St. Clair. Total great movie. You know what I'm saying? Cray and me starring in it. Beautiful as fuck. Got a whole bunch of stuff in there about Cleveland, and I don't want to spoil it because eventually I want one day y'all to sit down and enjoy it. But Sons of St. Clair. These two guys came to us and just had like a really, really, really good ass fucking idea. And they could look at the brand Bone Thugs and Harmony and listen to our music all that time and then just put the whole Sons of St. Clair together. It's just it's like it's an easy call. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a real fucking easy call, man. LA always got love for you. The Bag. Bizzy Bone featuring Adele. Hell yeah. I hear you. Bud Smokers Only. A Weed Blazing album. Cray put out a Weed Blazing album, 420. Y'all gotta check that shit out. I heard it was dope as fuck. Just a record that, you know, you could just smoke bud to. You know what I mean? And I don't think no member of Bone has ever really did that. So that's pretty dope, brand-wise, for sure. Yep, Leaves of Legend. That's what it's called. So, you know, I don't know if I would, like, do it. You know, me, I'm creative. I want to do something different. You know what I'm saying? Something other than what the homie did. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of people that was doing it gimmicky and shit, but, you know, I already know if Cray put some shit together, that shit gonna be fire. You gonna get that Crazy Bone flow. If that's what you like. If you like that Crazy Bone flow, you gonna fuck with that shit. You said, is that a Mickey? You said, is that a Mickey? You stupid. What's your relationship with Lazy? Everybody is good with each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just back to business, man. When we did the rehearsals and shit, everybody rehearsed, you know, got it in, did a little talking, listened, Everybody gave each other enough time to say what they felt, and that's really, just click. Like, it's Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. That shit just clicks. Non-stop, just clicking. And, I think, like, people seeing, how we can draw a lot of motherfucking excitement. You feel me? Like, I think that we can, I think we seen that. So, and a lot of people seen that. Like, oh, okay, I see what he mean. Cedartown, Georgia. Been bumping y'all since elementary. That's what's up. Yeah, man, that song Jesus, definitely, man. Definitely a good song, man. Definitely. Bizzy featuring Techie. I hear you. Yeah, it's always been two sides to Cleveland. You got the east side and the west side, and then of course the suburbs and shit, Bracknell and all the rest of that other stuff. But it's always been two sides. It's always been the Spanish side, and it's always been the brothers and the sister side. Always. That was the east side and the west side. You cross the bridge, all Spanish people. You know what I mean? So that's like a tour of the whole ghetto of Cleveland when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. It's a large Spanish community in Cleveland, man. Like, and people don't really hear about that shit. I mean, a lot. Like, damn near half of Cleveland. For real. One of the tracks, you said, what was the tracks from the verses on there, the fast track? I don't know. I don't really know. Some of that shit I wasn't there for. But, ultimately, everything worked out good. Everybody good, ain't nobody get hurt. We all right. Everybody all right. Yeah, that Thug Love verse is something different. Like, it's just different. Like, the verse is just different as fuck. Like, big time different. For sure, for sure. The Mo Thugs. People been asking about Mo Thugs. I don't know. I think it's up to all the artists to get together if they can. Call up Craig. Get him behind them tracks. You feel me? And bring it back. If they can do it, if they want to do it. Like, you gotta really love music, man. And it's some hard nights, man. It's some hard days and it's some hard fucking nights, man, that you gotta get past in order to really be a musician for the rest of your fucking life. Like, it's not for the weak. That shit is not for the weak. Like, if you really gonna be, a musician, you gotta be all in. Even if you gotta get a gig on the side or whatever to make the ends meet, or have several streams of income. Rest in peace, Tombstone. Man, you gotta be all in, man. You can't be halfway in. And I can't be looking at Eazy-E and all mad at him because he driving around in a Bentley. And I can't make my car payment. That's the trick to this shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't try to keep up with a motherfucker that's doing already that's got more than you. Trying to keep up, you're gonna go broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be mad at Eazy-E because he doing his thing. You know what I mean? So a lot of that time, motherfucker look at the person next to him and want to be in the same position that they in. You know what I mean? Little jealousies creep up and this, that. You ain't managing your money right. This, that, and the third. You know, so as long as motherfuckers can get past all that silly shit and just be an artist, you gonna make it. You know, when I was doing, you know, not so well, you know, or cleaning my feet, washing my feet, you know, and shit, I can't be mad at Lay, Cray, Wish, Flesh for enjoying, or Flesh was in jail. But, you know, for doing good, you know, you go through what you go through on your own, but if you love your music and you down for your grind, then you gon' and shit, you gonna continue to get at it. You're gonna continue to write music. You're gonna continue to be in the studio. I mean, just gonna fucking continue that shit. Yeah, you always come out stronger when you stay grinding, motherfuckers. Like, there's a lot of motherfuckers that be hating on my homeboy AC, and they wonder, why is that nigga your homeboy? I've been knowing that nigga for a long ass fucking time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when you talk about like down ass motherfuckers and shit, you feel me? But like going into the studio, rocking shit, year after year after year, you know what I'm saying? Like, those the kind of motherfuckers that you fuck with. You know what I mean? For real. Doing On the Freeway type of an album. And like, just get on that motherfucker and sing, B. Just sing to them bitches, B. Great. Just popped in. What's good? Glad you made it in. Are you vegan or vegetarian? I'm vegan right now. You said serenade. Serenade them bitches. Hilarious. Yeah, Hellified Game, that's a good one, man. I don't think Hellified Game never really got the shine, you know, that it could have gotten, you know, but I like having little nuggets here and there. You know what I mean? Little moments of where a motherfucker can see me get all my shit together. You know, my music and how I search for voices and rhythms and harmonies and shit. And so I always been that kind of artist though. You know what I mean? Just always searching for a dope ass sound, you know, and get into the groove. So we in the groove now though. We definitely in the groove. We've been in the groove since New Waves. For real, for real. When I show up to a concert, y'all will know. Trust and believe that. I'll be promoting the fuck out of that shit. You know, you already know when that shit happening, you'll know. I ain't quiet about that shit. Will Cray release some snippets of the Wishbone? I don't know. Hopefully, you know, shit. Hopefully. Jay White said, that's because he gonna promote that shit every single day. I'm coming to this bitch and somebody is going to get hurt. Something's going to happen in there. There's going to be some fireworks. Stay tuned. You said, what kind of kicks do you got on right now? I got on my slippers right now. We in the house. I got on my slippers and shit. We in the war room right now. You see all my war paint? Got more war paint. We're just getting it together. You know, over the years when you wild in a motherfucker and shit, you forget to keep all that shit. You know what I'm saying? The plaques and the awards and all of that. Because you be wild, you know what I mean? So I don't really be thinking about that shit. Because, you know, With me personally, it's always been I'm an artist. I don't give a fuck about the awards. The awards don't matter to me. It's superficial. You know, and you get a little bit older, you realize your accomplishments and different things of that nature are important. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you understand what they're important. I've accomplished this in life. You know what I'm saying? It's like a diploma or some shit like that. You know what I mean? I need no trophies. Just valiant as fuck. Nigga, just Conan. I need no accolades or no trophies. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, as you get older, it's just good to know what you've done in life. So you don't get all depressed and shit. You know, nigga get all depressed and shit like I ain't done nothing with my whole life. You look around and be like, okay, I did some shit. I got Handyman of the Year award at my job. Motherfucker gave me Handyman of the Year award. He made me this goddamn this trophy of a monkey wrench. A Man of the Year award at my job. So yeah, you know that shit is good for you later on. You know, you said you had a friendly relationship with Aaliyah. Um, it's just I think I told a story about that shit. Birdman. Where the fuck did that come from? Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my, put some respect on my, put some respect on my name. I'm running up on you, nigga. Put some respect on my, put some respect on my, put some respect on my name. I'm running up on you, nigga. I'll leave that nigga alone. Nigga say, I'm running up on you, nigga. That's why. Because I decided to pull up on you. Fucking great. Bizzy, are you into astrology? I'm aware. I'm aware of this shit. I don't know about into, but I'm aware of this shit. Um, I'm aware. Did you know left eye? Knew of. Bizzy, do you meditate? Hell yeah. All the time. Yeah, I know of Left Eye and I've met her. Yeah, just told you that. So I'm a Sagittarius, gang gang. I know that's right. What is POD? Who's your favorite boxer? Got a couple of them. Of course, Mike, Muhammad Ali, uh, Mayweather, Sugar Ray. It's a lot of them, man. Roy Jones, especially a lot of them like when they was in their prime too. So boxing's my thing. Definitely fuck around with that. You said Aries, who's your favorite artist? Need that shirt, fam. Boxing is not like the 80s and the 90s. Yeah, it is shit. Yeah, it is. Motherfuckers are still getting knocked the fuck out. Clean out their motherfucking shoes. Do I have a favorite Bone Thug song? Um, Man, I got a lot of. I like almost all our shit. Some shit that I didn't like, man, turned out to be some of the best records we've ever done. But yeah, it's a whole lot. Who does Biz listen to? A lot of people. Like a lot of the greats, you know what I'm saying? Stevie Wonder, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm constantly into production. So I'm hearing music and then I'm hearing the words over them from my own mind. So, like, music is like my life. You feel me? Excuse me. Do you consider The Gift your most complete record? No. I think that each record take a mind of its own. I think that New Waves is a complete record. I think that Carbon Monoxide, The Mantra, War of Roses, complete records. The Gift, a complete record, but not the only one. It's a couple of them that are just complete records. You said I had bone cassettes. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yeah, Alpha and Omega, definitely. Yeah, can anyone hear? That's a good one. Like, it's definitely a good one. I got some really good ideas for that visual too. Yeah, definitely. Time Travelers is a cold one as well. And it's just like whatever, Lay is doing or whatever Cray is doing and Flesh and Wish, man, as long as they active, man, that's the only thing that really count. Just be active. Yeah, Eminem, that's definitely baby cuz though. Definitely. Come down to New Zealand when y'all open up y'all borders. Y'all borders aren't opened up. What other artists would Bone Thugs like to do songs with? I don't know, man. I think it just happens like when you be in a particular city in a particular town, and you link up with somebody, and then from that point on, it's like we should do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre or Swizz or but they've done something with Swizz, but I ain't never done nothing with them. So I think it just varies like your surroundings and shit. You know what I mean? It just happens. It don't be more or less like bucket list. Like when you're artist, some artists, they don't think like bucket list. It just happens when you get there. You know what I mean? And you link up and then eventually trade numbers and it just happens. Or somebody that you with, one of your people, put it together or some shit like that, you know? Money in a Ziploc bag. NWA Family Tree album. Great idea. Do y'all mess with the Woo? Of course. I'm cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. EC is in the building. I appreciate that, Chris. Love. Down 71. I don't even know if like people do like rap stories anymore. Down 71 was one of them ones though. It should have always been a visual. It should have always been a visual. Down 71 should have always been a visual. In some way, shape, or form, that shit should have been a visual. Yeah, that would be dope to do the visual now. Hell yeah. Yeah, real shit. Real shit. All right, you guys, I want y'all to have a wonderful evening. If you haven't already picked up War of Roses, make sure you get War of Roses. It's streaming on all platforms. I am BizzyBone.com. Check that out for all the merchandise, the shirts. We got some Jam TV merchandise coming real soon, too, so make sure that you pay close attention to that, okay? We got a video coming soon, Bone featuring YBL Sinatra, so make sure y'all tune in and be ready for that. And we're thinking about doing that documentary as well. So we appreciate your comments and just keep on telling us and pumping us up so we can go ahead and do it. And y'all have a wonderful, 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 wonderful evening. All right? God bless.